In the world of refined interiors, true luxury does not announce itself, it whispers. The Loro Piana approach to home elegance is about embracing subtlety, craftsmanship, and comfort in its purest form. It's an ethos that transforms ordinary spaces into sanctuaries of tactile pleasure, where each detail feels effortlessly exquisite yet profoundly personal. For generations, Loro Piana has embodied the pinnacle of Italian craftsmanship, known for sourcing the finest materials from the farthest reaches of the world. Translating this textile mastery into home design means that every fabric, weave, and texture becomes a narrative of authenticity, luxury rooted in natural beauty rather than excess. In a Loro Piano-inspired home, nothing is ostentatious. Every choice, from the hue of a cashmere throw to the grain of a walnut table, reflects deliberate restraint. The result is a space that feels deeply luxurious without being loud, a sanctuary of serenity that rewards those who appreciate the finer, quieter things. Loro Piana interiors are defined by the harmony of textures. Cashmere, linen, silk, and suede are layered in a whisper-soft palette of creams, taupes, and warm grays. This tactile orchestra doesn't seek to dazzle, but to comfort, to remind us that true sophistication is something you feel, not something you see. The neutral palette in Loro Piana design is not a lack of color, but a mastery of tone. Shades of sand, stone, and ivory interact to create a soothing visual rhythm. This restraint allows form, light, and texture to take center stage, crafting an atmosphere of timeless, unspoken grace. From New Zealand merino wool to Andean vicuña, the Loro Piana home is grounded in the authenticity of natural materials. Every surface tells a story of origin and quality. Wood is left close to its natural tone, stones retain their organic grain, and fabrics breathe with the imperfection of the handmade. Lighting in a Loro Piana-inspired space is never harsh or decorative, it's emotional. Soft illumination creates shadows that dance across linen drapes and woven rugs. The glow of warm lamps mimics the fading sun, enhancing the textures of natural fabrics and grounding the home in an atmosphere of serene calm. Balance is the invisible hand behind every Loro Piana interior. Furniture is neither oversized nor minimal, it's proportioned to create flow and comfort. Each piece finds its place in quiet conversation with the others, resulting in a room that feels curated by intuition rather than dictated by trends. There's an artistry in restraint. The fine stitching on a Loro Piana sofa, the hand-burnished edge of a leather tray, these are details designed not to be noticed immediately, but to be discovered over time. This quiet craftsmanship invites a deeper appreciation of quality that endures long after the first impression fades. A Loro Piana home isn't just seen, it's experienced. The whisper of silk curtains, the texture of wool beneath your fingertips, the scent of untreated wood, all engage the senses in subtle harmony. It's an invitation to slow down, breathe deeply, and savor the comfort of genuine, sensory-rich living. For Loro Piana, luxury isn't about perfection, it's about peace. A sofa invites you to sink in, not pose upon. A cashmere throw drapes naturally, never staged. This balance of beauty and comfort creates a space that feels both indulgent and entirely livable, a haven for the modern connoisseur. In a world filled with noise and visual clutter, the Loro Piana home is a refuge of stillness. Minimal sound, muted tones, and uncluttered layouts allow the mind to rest. This quietude is the ultimate form of refinement, an atmosphere where elegance emerges from calm, not chaos. Perfection, in the Loro Piana sense, includes the charm of imperfection. The subtle irregularities in handwoven textiles or the organic grain of untreated oak remind us of the human touch. These nuances breathe life into the space, bridging luxury with authenticity and art with soul. Though rooted in sophistication, the Loro Piana aesthetic remains deeply connected to nature. The brand's mountain origins and love for open landscapes translate into interiors that feel airy, organic, and serene. Linen drapes ripple like wind over fields, while wool rugs echo the softness of alpine clouds. Each Loro Piana design tells a story of global refinement filtered through an Italian sensibility. Materials sourced from distant lands are shaped by Italian artisanship, creating an aesthetic that feels both worldly and intimately personal, a fusion of cultural heritage and universal taste. Layering in a Loro Piana interior is an art form. Fabrics, tones, and finishes are combined to create depth without clutter. A linen sofa pairs with a wool rug, accented by a suede cushion, each layer complementing the next in a dialogue of understated richness that rewards close observation. The Loro Piana approach rejects the fleeting nature of trends. Instead, it embraces timelessness through simplicity, proportion, and material integrity. Every object feels as though it has always belonged, and always will, because true style, like true quality, doesn't age. It matures with grace. A Loro Piana home doesn't impress, it comforts. It's a space that evokes emotion through its purity and calmness. There's a warmth that transcends design, a sense that every detail has been considered not just for beauty, but for how it makes you feel. This is luxury that touches the heart. To live surrounded by Loro Piana design is to embrace a slower, more intentional rhythm. It's a celebration of tactility, authenticity, and natural harmony. Whispered wealth isn't about possessions, it's about presence. It's about savoring beauty in simplicity and abundance in restraint. True elegance does not demand attention, it earns admiration quietly. The Loro Piana approach to home design embodies a new era of luxury, one defined by texture, proportion, and tranquility. In a world obsessed with display, whispered wealth reminds us that the most refined statement a home can make is spoken softly, through the language of timeless beauty and serene comfort.